When it came to my mindset that I have been struggling with lately, is just dwelling over my past, dwelling over my mistakes, dwelling over fake circumstances that I can't change, dwelling over future circumstances that can happen that I have zero control over. These are the things that cloud and fog my mind, especially after a breakup. And the thing I got so focused on was legalism. And we can talk about that more in a future episode, but when it comes to taking thoughts captive, it's a process. And it's catching yourself and, hey, I shouldn't be thinking on that. Let's refocus our minds to think on something that's God-honoring, something that's not dwelling on me, dwelling on the things that I have experienced in my life or my mistakes, my past, my struggles, my issues. Let's think on God. Let's start thanking Him for the good things that He's done in your life. Start thinking about creation and the grass and the trees and the beautiful animals and the sky and the ocean, and start making a mental list in your mind of all the things you're grateful for. And in return, it's a put off and a put on. You're putting on these right good thoughts that are then going to transform your mind. For me, what I needed to do was I needed to replace all these fake scenarios and mistakes I wanted to change and dwelling on the past and dwelling on old people, and I needed to start dwelling on God and the things that He's done for me, especially within these past couple of months, just seeing how much the Lord has transformed and working in my own life, that those were the things that I needed to focus on, was how is God growing me? Instead of focusing on how I'm not growing and struggling and thinking on how I'm not doing good enough, I'm not glorifying God enough, I am actually being condemned by God because I'm thinking on these things and I'm still struggling with a breakup and I'm not over it yet and I'm not growing because I have this mindset that I'm struggling with, but instead just rewiring my brain to start thinking on God instead and thinking on His goodness and the things that He's done. Because if I start thinking about a holy and blameless God, I stop thinking about a selfish and broken being, because I need Him and I'm dependent on Him. And from that changes my mindset from the inside out to instead think of the suffering, issues, and hardships that I face, and I start thinking on the holy God who has taken that burden off of me permanently.